Why we need Ferris Bueller in 2026, and it's not just for comedy, it's 2026. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you truly, absolutely did nothing?
Hi, Jeannie.
Shut up.
No checking Slack, no side hustle emails, no doom scrolling while pretending to watch TV. We are living in an era of unprecedented grind. We're working longer hours than our parents did, often for wages that buy significantly less. The promise of technology freeing us up has mutated into a digital leash that keeps us tethered to productivity 24/7. We are exhausted. We are optimized within an inch of our lives. Burnout isn't just a buzzword anymore, it's our baseline societal condition. And that is why, this week, I felt a desperate need to revisit a movie that many dismiss as just a fluffy, privileged 80s teen comedy. But watching it now, 40 years after release, it feels less like a comedy and more like a radical survival guide. Today, we're talking about John Hughes' masterpiece, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Have you ever seen it? If not, pause this video right now and go fix that. The premise is deceptively simple. It's suburban Chicago, 1986. Ferris Bueller, played with iconic charm by Matthew Broderick, is a high school senior who decides he just cannot deal with reality today. He's a maestro of manipulation. He fakes an illness, convinces his deeply neurotic best friend Cameron to borrow his father's impossibly rare Ferrari.
Wow, Ferris? He never drives it. He just rubs it with a diaper.
Springs his girlfriend Sloane from class, and the three of them play hooky in downtown Chicago. They dodge the obsessive Principal Rooney, crash a parade, visit an art museum, and eat at a fancy restaurant. It's a fantasy, sure. None of us could pull this off today. Rooney would just check Ferris's Instagram location data and catch him in 10 minutes. But to focus on the logistics is to miss the point. Ferris as the liberator. It's very easy in the modern lens to hate Ferris Bueller. He's privileged, he lies effortlessly, he hacks school computers, and he manipulates everyone around him.
You trying to kill us? God, look at this mess.
But Ferris isn't the villain. Ferris is a force of nature. He's the antidote to a system designed to crush individualism. When he breaks the fourth wall and looks right down the barrel of the lens at us, he's inviting us into the conspiracy. He knows the game is rigged, school is boring, authority figures are often petty tyrants, so he refuses to play by their rules. But crucially, and this is the heart of the movie, Ferris doesn't take the day off just to be lazy. He takes the day off because he knows his best friend is drowning. Cameron is us. If you watch this movie as an adult, especially in 2026, you realize that Ferris isn't the protagonist. Cameron Fry is. Ferris doesn't change in this movie. He is fully formed from minute one. Cameron is the one with the arc. And Cameron is the one who represents us today. Cameron is paralyzed by anxiety. He is terrified of his father, terrified of the future, terrified of stepping 1 inch out of line. He is holding so much tension that if you stuck a pin in him, he'd explode. He is the embodiment of the modern worker, afraid that if we stop running on the hamster wheel for even a second, everything we have will collapse. The whole day is Ferris's elaborate therapy session for Cameron. He forces Cameron into the world. He forces him to confront the things he fears, symbolized by that gorgeous red 1961 Ferrari. The climax of the movie isn't the parade sequence. It's in that glass garage at the end, when Cameron finally snaps. He destroys the car. It's a violent act of liberation. He stops worrying about what his father will think and finally decides what he thinks. He decides to stop being afraid, and in doing so, he asks the question to us. The antagonist is the grind. Every rebellion needs an oppressor. On the surface, that's Principal Ed Rooney. Rooney is incredible because he is the ultimate petty bureaucrat. He is the embodiment of institutional control that hates joy. He is the boss who demands you turn your camera on for every Zoom meeting. He is the system that says your worth is only measured by your attendance record and your output. Rooney hates Ferris not because Ferris is a bad kid, but because Ferris is free. And men like Rooney cannot stand to see someone unafraid of their petty authority. The movie delights in torturing Rooney because it's delightfully cathartic to see the man get absolutely humiliated by sheer chaotic joy. The movie's whispers "screw you" at Rooney and screams the same to the system if you are paying attention. Stopping to smell the roses. The movie is a masterclass in pacing, music, and comedy, but it endures because of its philosophy. We are living in a time where hustle culture has convinced us that every second of our day must be monetized or optimized. If you aren't growing, you're dying. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor. And then, this 18-year-old kid from the 80s looks at the camera and drops the most important piece of advice you will hear this year.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
In 1986, that was a cute, sentimental yearbook quote. In 2026, this is urgent, vital medical advice for our collective mental health. The movie argues that the moments where we are unproductive are actually the most valuable moments of our lives. Staring at a painting until you cry, singing on a float in a parade, or just sitting by a pool doing absolutely nothing with your best friends. Those aren't wasted hours. That's the point of being alive. So, my challenge to you this week is to be a little less like Rooney, anxious about control and rules, and a little more like Ferris. Call in sick when you aren't. Go to a museum on a Tuesday. Turn your phone off. Steal back a little bit of your own life. Because trust me, the grind will still be there tomorrow. But this specific day, you only get this day the one once. So kick the day in the nuts and go do something for you for a change. Thanks for watching. If you need to take a mental health day off, hit that like button and I'll see you next time.